I have 6 o'clock. I'm looking to call the meeting to order. If everyone could rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the September 21st, 2023 Credit River Planning Commission meeting. Our first order of business tonight is to approve tonight's agenda. The agenda consists of one item on the consent agenda and then a public hearing for the SCLUSA check, second edition. Did I do it?
SCLUSA check.
There's a check. Second edition preliminary plat application. Would any commission member like to make any additions, amendments to the agenda? If not, can I get a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Wolf. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Casey. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion to approve tonight's agenda is carried. Moving on to tonight's consent agenda, those items on the planning commission agenda which are considered routine or non-controversial are included as part of the consent agenda. Unless a planning commission member specifically requests that an item on the consent agenda be removed and considered separately, items on the consent agenda are considered under one motion, second, and vote. Any item removed from the consent agenda shall be placed at the end of general business. We have one item on the consent agenda tonight. That's the August 21st, 2023 Planning Commission meeting minutes. Can I get a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
I have a motion by Commissioner Olson. Is there a second? Seconded by Commissioner Casey. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? A motion to approve tonight's consent agenda is carried. Okay, let's move on to the public hearing. We have a public hearing tonight related to the SCLUSA check.
SCLUSA check.
SCLUSA check, second edition preliminary plat application. It's on the intersection of 210th Street and Texas Avenue. Commission members have received the following documents related to this application. We have a memo from the city engineer to the city planner dated August 29th. A memo from Scott County Environmental Services to city planner dated August 25th. A staff memo from city planner Nash to the planning commission dated September 14th. The second edition preliminary plat, and then schematics reflecting the title site plan, preliminary grading plan, a detail sheet, an existing condition survey for outlot A, and the stormwater pollution prevention plan. Lastly, the second additional final plat is also part of the package. Before I open up the public hearing, would Cindy please summarize this application that is before us?
Thank you. This is a relatively simple preliminary plat for a 5-lot subdivision. There is no roads that need to be constructed. There's a little bit in terms of stormwater ponding, but basically extremely little public infrastructure to be constructed with this plat, and we are recommending approval of it.
Great. Okay, Gary Tupi is here tonight. Are you representing the, did you have anything to say before I open up the public hearing?
Just that the farmer's daughter's pregnant, needs a house, and we're trying to get a lot.
Very good, very good. Okay, if we may bring you up if we have any questions. Besides that, yeah. So, okay, I'm going to open up the public hearing related to this preliminary plat application. This is the time for residents to provide comments pertaining to it. Cindy, did we receive any written comments from residents?
We have not.
Okay, are there any residents present tonight that would like to make a comment related to this application? I'm not seeing any. Given that we have no residents here that would like to speak, can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
A motion by Commissioner Olson. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Wolf. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion to close the public hearing is carried. Does any planning commission member have any questions they want to have answered by either Cindy or the applicant?
Cindy, just two for me. On that August 25th letter from Mary Von Eschen, the Environmental Service Department. When it goes to the please note, and that second, there must be just a word missing. The second sentence of that says any farm drainage tiles found the septic sites. Is that around the septic sites?
I'm sorry, I don't think your mic's on, maybe. I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, a little better.
Okay, the August 25th, letter from the Environmental Services Department. Under the please note. It says, on any farm drainage tiles found the septic sites. I would guess that's supposed to say around the septic sites.
Yes, likely, and that's a standard comment that they have on all plats that the developers do watch out for.
Okay, and then lastly, is there a reason why lot number 5 has 2 primary septic sites and 1 number 2?
Originally, there was gonna be another.
Gary, would you mind, so we get it recorded, and if you could press the button and just state your name.
Oh, I had heard. Little light turns green.
Yep. There we go. You're good.
Gary, 2 feet.
Responding to Tom's question on. The plat originally had an extra lot. That 10-acre lot was going to be split. So there was sites for both of those lots. But with the stormwater ponding that was required as part of the platting process, then we lost that lot. And so there's just showing up an extra site.
You would pick one or the other?
Yes, it'll just be one primary and one alternate when whoever buys the lot and puts the house there. Yeah.
Got it.
Good, thank you.
Anything else, Steve?
Nope.
Anyone else?
I had just a couple.
Yeah, go ahead, Ian.
And these are more just Cindy, as we continue to build our knowledge, with regard to planning and zoning. Do we have any expectation at this point or any time in the near future that 210th will get punched through?
You mean to the east further?
Yes.
I'm not. There's nothing right now planned. We are anticipating that we'll be receiving a plat very soon for the property to the east that is owned by Mr. Kowalski.
Okay. I just saw the comments about traffic and driveways and things like that, so I just was curious. And then what's the threshold at which point we would require internal roads for a development? This is far too small. I'm just curious.
Yeah, it really depends on the shape of the land, how potential lots would lay out, where potential septic sites are. So I can't say that there's a threshold per se. It's really site specific.
Got it. Just building our knowledge. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Calvin?
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Where are the driveways for these lots? They're all on 210th Street? Is that where they're?
Yeah, the original plat showed one shared driveway, but
Yeah.
that was not necessary. We had an engineer pull it apart.
Okay.
Nobody really likes shared driveways. You don't have to.
Okay,
That's politics at city.
all right. Okay, I don't have any other thing either, so I think we're all good with this. Can I get a motion to recommend to city council to approve the preliminary plat application for PID number 0413200020? Subject to the conditions outlined in staff's memo, the engineering memo, the environmental services, county environmental services memo, and all the other memos that we've received.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion by Steve, a second by Amy. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion to approve the recommendation to the city council is approved, is carried. I said that right. Thank you. So with that being all the business we have in front of us tonight, can I get a motion to close tonight's planning commission meeting?
Okay, you gotta get back in the field.
I'll make the motion.
Got a motion by Calvin. Is there a second? I'll take either or.
I'll make it.
Thank you, Steve. I have a motion, a second to adjourn tonight's meeting. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion to adjourn is carried. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. We almost set a record. 11 minutes. ago.
Almost.
Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Karen. Have a nice
Yeah.
evening.
quick note to everybody, Bill.
Yeah,
Just so you all know, your October meeting is shaping up to have quite a few items on the agenda. It's also occurring during MEA week. So I just wanted to flag that if there's going to be anybody who's not going to be able to attend that meeting because maybe they're out of town, if you could let us know as soon as possible, it'd be appreciated.
thank you. Thane's not here tonight. I can send him an email and ask him, or I'll have Kathy do it. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
We're gonna race this board meeting.
Good.
Yeah.
It's board and credit room.
I don't know, are you benefiting?
Yeah, like 10 properties in it somewhere.
See, Paul and I, I still not, and I don't think that I got it.
All over, I think, large areas.
I didn't think it was big one, but. Why it was kind of.
Yeah.
14.
You got a conflict.
Yeah, that's why I was having last week.
Yeah.
And then, money is, you don't want to. You have to know, you were.
Yeah, changing that, it's four doesn't really, oh, yeah, a whole bit.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Knee deep and.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you do.
See you.
Great, great. Be great. Love.